Hey everyone, today I'm going to be going through my 2022 yearly no buy, low buy with my beauty products that I'm deciding to do this year. If you have seen my beauty budget spending for the year of 2021, you'll kind of maybe understand why I'm doing this. I unintentionally did a slight no buy on certain months of the year last year, and I kind of feel like that showed me that I can do it, that I'm capable of doing this, and that is possible for me. So I want to set some goals for this year and try and stick to them, and I think that I can do this. I think that this is very doable for me. So what I did was I split this into 3 different sections. So I did low buy products, no buy products, and products that I don't have a limit on. And I did it for my makeup and skincare. Let's start with my no buy. I cannot buy any of these products for any reason because I already have so many that it will hold me over for another year. So for makeup, those categories are eyeliner. I have a good amount of eyeliner and I don't think I will need to purchase any throughout the entire year. I think that the amount that I have currently will definitely last me. I will be doing a makeup inventory soon and you'll kind of see where I'm at numbers wise. Also, if you've seen my makeup empties video, yearly empties video, I kind of share with you how many I used up within a year, and I think based on that number and how many I have left in my collection, this is what kind of helped me figure out what items to put into what category. Mascara I can absolutely not buy. I have so many mascaras, and even though I was able to use up so many mascaras last year, I think that I have enough to even cover that number for this year going forward. Concealer is also another category that I am doing a no buy for. Absolutely no concealers. I'm allowed to buy any because I have so many concealers right now, and the one that I've been using is taking me forever to use, and I have so many that I still need to use. So there's no way I'm going to be able to go through all of them within 1 year. And concealer is one of those categories where I feel like I like to try different things, so I would be more tempted in that category to spend more, and I don't want to do that because I don't need any more. So that is a no buy category as well. Bronzer is another one. I kind of debated with this category. I'm not sure if I really should have put it in the no buy section, but I just don't use it that often. I don't use a contour or bronzer type of product every day in my makeup routine. So I just don't see myself justifying purchasing a bunch of them. And I already have a handful that, again, I just don't reach for. And if I did need something, then I have something that I can use. I have warmer tones, I have cooler tones. So I don't need to buy any bronzers or contour shades this year. Last makeup category that is part of my no buy for this year is single eyeshadows. So I have quite a few single eyeshadows and I just don't feel like I reach for them all that much. I feel like I prefer to reach for a palette versus a single eyeshadow. There is one exception, and that is like a creamy kind of skin tone color that I use kind of as my base shade for my eye looks. And I have a couple of those already, so I don't think I need to purchase any more. I do go through those and I will use those, but I don't feel like I need to buy any going forward. And I also would like to use up some of the ones that I have and really just narrow down my single eyeshadow collection. Moving on to skincare no buy. I only have 2 categories because if you've seen my skincare empties, I go through skincare relatively quickly on a regular basis. I don't usually have a ton of inventory of each category, and if I do, it's because I have backups and I do make my way through it throughout the year. So my 2 categories that are part of the no buy for skincare is eye creams, because I use the tiniest bit each time I use an eye cream, and I just feel like eye creams go a very long way, and I have more like deluxe size samples of eye creams and they take me a very long time to use, and I have quite a few of them, so I don't think I will need any need to purchase any for this year. Last category for skincare for the no buy is sheet masks. I have so many sheet masks. I need to work through what I have. I used to get them all of the time as kind of like an inexpensive thing to add on to my orders online just to get free shipping. And I did that and it works great, except for now I have so many that I need to work through them. I really do. I have like maybe more than half of a drawer full of sheet masks. So I need to work through the collection and not buy any to add to it. Moving on to my low buy. So what I mean by a low buy is that I'm not restricting myself to not purchase anything from the category, but I don't want to go overboard. I don't want to be purchasing a bunch of it. Maybe one or two here and there, something like that, if I need to replace something, or if there's something that I feel like I'm missing from my collection that I want to try or want to use. So I have quite a few categories into this from my makeup. First category is brow products. I have a decent amount of brow products in my collection currently, and some of them go quickly and some of them take a little bit longer to use. So it kind of just depends on what I'm using, and I feel like if I go through them quickly, then I want to be able to purchase a backup or have an additional something in my collection to use if I feel like switching it out, or just to have so that I don't have any. Now I do have a couple still, but I just feel like that's a product that you can go through quickly, and I don't have an excessive amount like that. I know I could use like one a month and be fine. Like I don't have that. So if I need a brow product, if there's one out there that really just I want to try really bad, then I'll let myself buy one. Kind of my rules for that is, one, if I need it, like if I run out completely or if I need a backup, or two, if it's something that I've really wanted to try, it happens to be on sale and I want to get it. So those are my two, you know, I could if I needed to type of thing. But if I don't buy a brow product this year, like that would be totally fine with me too. And it might happen. I might not purchase from some of these categories as well, even though they are in my low buy. I just don't want to have that like restriction there. Next is foundation. I'm going to be doing kind of like a makeup declutter, and based on what I'm thinking so far, I may not have as many foundations left in my collection after that. So I think I'll be left with only like maybe two or something like that. We'll see later on like what I decide to do for sure, but I think I can go through at least two foundations within a year, and so I may need to purchase a backup or another one once I run out. Also, foundation is something that I might want to just try out something or have some fun with and purchase something that I've been wanting to try for a while. So I'm not going to limit myself too hard on foundation, but I also know that it takes me a while to use a foundation. Powder is another one. I was debating to put this actually in the no buy section because I do have a couple right now and I probably don't need to purchase any this year. But I'm not really sure because I have slowed down a lot on my usage of that type of product, and I don't know if that's going to pick back up. So maybe, but likely not. Or maybe if, again, there's a really good sale and I want to pick up a backup of a product that I really love, I might do that. But I'm going to try not to because this is one that I almost put in the no buy category. Setting sprays. So I have currently a couple of setting sprays, and the one that I'm currently working on is actually taking me quite a while to go through. So I'm thinking I'll be okay. I think I went through, what did I go through, like 4 maybe last year, and so I think I have about 4 right now. So I think I should be fine. But again, if there is one that goes on sale that I really want to try out, then I'll allow myself maybe to buy like one, you know, so it's like I might buy like one or two at the most, but I don't think I'm gonna need any because I should be okay till the end of the year with what I have right now. Blush is another one where I debated because I think I have enough blush obviously to last me a year. It takes a very long time to use up a blush. I used one blush from all of last year, and I don't think it was like full when I started using it. So blush takes a very long time, and I do have a good amount of blushes. The thing is, why I didn't put it in the no buy is because I don't have a ton of variations in shades. So if I find a shade that I don't have that I would like to use or try out or something like that, then I will allow myself to buy that. So if I already have the shade in my collection, I can't buy another one, but if it's a different shade, then I'll allow myself to buy something. So that's kind of the reason why blush is in more of the low buy section. Highlighter is the next category I put in my low buy. I think highlighter is another one that takes a very long time to use up, but again, if I find one that is maybe just a slightly different tone or maybe a different luminosity or something that I want to try out, then I'll allow myself to buy something. But I really don't need anything for highlight. I have a couple of different variations. I have cream, I have powders, I have more pinky tones, I have more golden tones, champagne, things like that. So I don't think I need anything, but also highlighter is another like more fun product that would be something that I might consider just picking something up to try out something different. So that's gonna be my low buy, but I don't want to go crazy with it. Maybe like one or two throughout the year, keeping it very small amount. My low buy section, I don't want to go crazy with. I'm probably not even gonna allow myself like one a month. Like, I think that's still too much. So I really just want to keep that number very, very low. Eye primer is another one that I'm not sure if I'll purchase something, but I might, because it depends on how quickly I go through certain ones or if I even like them once I open them up. So I have a couple right now, but if I go through them, I would like to be able to purchase another one. Again, just either as a backup or in case I run out completely. It's not really a product that I'm wanting to try different ones from, so I think in this case it'll be just if I get really low, then I'll pick up another one. But otherwise, I'm not really looking to purchase any this year. It's just if I run out. Eyeshadow palettes. Again, another one that I almost put this in the no buy category because I do have a good amount of palettes and I don't reach for them that often because I am working on some single ones and I'm working on using up like a little eyeshadow palette. So I don't think I need any. I have colors that I use. I have some bright colors now. If you see my haul video, you'll see that palette that I purchased from Ulta. It has a bunch of very bright colors in it, something fun that I didn't already have in my collection. But I'm not really searching for another eyeshadow palette, but if something comes up that I really want to try, I might allow myself one or two throughout this year. Lip products. I have a lot of lip products, and this was so close to becoming in my no buy. There's one reason why I put it in my low buy versus the no buy category, and that is because I'm looking at my collection and there are some things I'm going to be decluttering, either because of formula, don't like the formula anymore, or they're just really old products. And I think I would be okay with not purchasing any lip products except for the nude shade. I feel like my nude like shades, I'm probably gonna get rid of most of them and I might only have one left. It's more of a deeper nude, so I'm kind of still on the lookout for a lighter nude color that I like the formula that's new, not old. So that's my one thing, is I may search for a lip product that fits and fills that need, but I don't think I'm going to pre-purchasing anything else. Now for skincare low buy categories that I selected. Cleansers. I don't think I'll need another cleanser this year. I went through one full size and two travel size last year, and but it was a big full size. Now I don't have that big of a full size this year, but I do have two full size and a good amount of travel size, and I think that that should hold me over. If I end up using both of my full size and then feel like I need another full size later on in the year so that I don't run out or say I don't like some of the travel size that I'm using, then I may purchase something, but it probably won't be until I use up the two full size that I already have. Exfoliators, I have a good amount because last year I only used up like four or five deluxe size samples, and again, they're not that much in each of those, and I don't use exfoliants very often, maybe like once a week or something like that. So I don't use a whole lot, I don't go through a whole lot, and I think what I have in my collection currently should last me. But if I don't like some of the things that I currently have in my collection, that is a big possibility. There are exfoliants that I don't like to use on my face, so if that happens, then I may look for something else to try or to use. So that's kind of why I put that category in my low buy. Serums. I almost put this in my no buy, but there are some serums that I'm actually interested in trying, and I have been working through my serum collection more and more, and I'm hoping to narrow it down, continue to narrow that down. But there are some things I have my eye on, so if they go on sale and if I feel like I really want to try them out, I would like to be able to purchase a couple of serums this year. Now for face masks, we talked about sheet masks, but face masks are kind of, I'm going to say a different category because I'm referring to the things that are in like a squeeze tube container, a potted container, something like that, not a one-time use type of face mask. And I don't have very many. I have a couple that I think I might work on, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish all of the ones that I have by the end of the year, but there might be some formulas that I don't have that I would like to have, like such as like a moisturizing formula, a more of a drying formula, something for my acne, something that helps with maybe my skin texture. Like, I feel like masks have a bunch of different purposes, and if I don't have a mask that has one of those purposes, then I would like to be able to purchase one. Okay, so now that we've talked about my no buy and my low buy things, I just wanted to quickly say some of the categories that I'm not putting a cap on whatsoever. I'm gonna let myself buy whatever I want, and I don't think that I'm gonna go overboard in these either, so I think it'll be okay that I don't have a limit to these categories. So first, let's start with makeup. First is primer. I feel like I've been going through quite a bit of primer over the past year, and I don't have a lot of primer still in my collection. So I think this is something I will eventually need to buy and probably want to try out some more primers. Beauty sponges. I do not have enough beauty sponges currently in my collection to last me throughout the year. I know that. I know I'm gonna need to buy some, and I might want to try out some different ones as well. Eyeshadow sticks. I've recently gotten into that because of my project pan last year. I don't have many shades. I think I only have two, and one's like a sparkly black, which is not something I would wear very often, so I'd like to find some that are more wearable shades, something that might be quick and easy to put on for work, or something that I'm getting ready for quickly. Lip liners. I go through lip liners, I feel like, in a decent pace, and I don't have very many. I also feel like I don't have a shade for every different lip shade that I have, as far as like lipsticks and lip glosses. Like, I don't have a shade that can match it well enough in my lip liner collection. I only have a handful, and I don't have that big of a variety, so that's where I feel like if I wanted to try out another lip liner formula, then I might try out some different shades that I don't already have. Moving on to skincare. These are the categories that, again, I'm not going to put a cap on. I know I go through these. I know I go through them quickly, and it's good for me to have backups in all of these categories. The first one is toner. That should be no surprise to anyone who watches my videos. I go through so many toners in a year. I think I went through 6 toners last year, and I go through them quickly, and I always like to have a backup on hand. So that's something that I continually purchase all the time, and I will continue to do that because it works for me. Moisturizer. I have been purchasing full-size backups throughout last year, and I'm now just down to travel size. And so I think I definitely need to pick up some new ones. I will for sure run out probably within like a couple of months with just what I have right now. So I know I'll be needing some, and I like to try different ones, but I also have the ones that I love to have in my collection at all times. So I'm not gonna put a limit on that. I think I'll be fine, and I'll be okay if I buy a couple of moisturizers this year. Acne Products is something that I went really low on at the end of the year and didn't have many left. So now I'm just kind of trying to replenish, but also try different ones to see what else works and kind of experiment with different things. So I'd like to be able to try out different things and see what works best for me. I might purchase some things that I know work well and then have a couple on hand. So I think I will be okay to purchase whatever I want for Acne Products. Makeup remover. I obviously use it continually. I don't think I'm going to go overboard with buying in this category, but I do like to really try a bunch of different things here, and different things work out. And then there's also some products that, again, I know I really like, so I may want to purchase those as well. And I don't think this category will go too crazy. Again, I kind of know what I have, and I know I won't be purchasing a bunch at a time. I might purchase like one or two here and there. Anti-aging products. I actually didn't think that I would put this category in here at all, but last year I was working on a neck cream that I really enjoyed using, and I want to kind of maybe play into this category a little bit more and have more products for this. Currently, I don't have a whole lot in the anti-aging category, and I feel like that's something I want to get more into. And so I think that that's something I will probably be looking into purchasing this year. So that is everything. Those are all of my rules and categories that I'm putting in my no buy, my low buy, and the type of items that I'm letting myself just go ahead and spend whatever I want on. I know myself, and I know I won't go too crazy. So I want to give myself a little bit of wiggle room and leeway, so it's not like a super strict, and that I'm still having fun with products and being able to purchase a few things, so that if I am looking to place an order, I can look at my list and know what I can buy and what I can't buy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have any products that you have a ton of that you do not need to be buying this year, let me know what product that is for you. Let me know if you guys are doing a no buy, low buy this year, or are you not capping it at all? Are you just letting yourself spend whatever you feel like spending this year? Are you good at keeping yourself in check without having to do this type of a thing, or do you need to either mentally write it out or something where it keeps you on track so you don't overspend on beauty products and have too much in your collection? Let me know down below which one are you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Bye.